For centuries, the moon has belonged to everyone, and to no one. It has lit our skies, inspired our dreams, and shaped our calendars. It has been the backdrop of legends, the anchor of tides, the symbol of mystery. But today, something unprecedented is unfolding on its dusty surface. Private companies are racing to claim a stake, not for science, but for profit. And now we're forced to ask the question no one saw coming. What if the moon was taken over by private companies? This isn't science fiction anymore, it's already beginning. NASA's Artemis program is building a long-term lunar base at the moon's south pole. But this time, the mission isn't just government-funded, it's corporate-powered. SpaceX, Blue Origin, Astrobotic, and Intuitive Machines are all sending equipment to the moon. Contracts have been signed. Launches are scheduled. Landers are en route. The moon is no longer off limits. It's a business frontier. Why the moon? Because beneath its dusty surface lies an economy of opportunity. There are pockets of frozen water ice, critical for fuel, air, and survival. There are veins of rare earth metals, used in electronics, batteries, and defense tech. There's helium-3, a rare isotope that could power future nuclear fusion reactors. And beyond all that, the moon is the perfect launchpad for Mars and beyond. For private companies, this is not about exploration, it's about expansion. Now imagine a future where corporations begin dividing the moon into zones. One company claims the South Pole for its water extraction systems. Another builds a solar farm along the equator for off-world energy trade. A luxury tourism firm establishes domes for the ultra-wealthy, charging millions per visit. Mining bots carve craters. Delivery drones fly across the gray horizon. Logos replace flags. Contracts replace treaties. And for the first time in human history, a celestial body is corporatized. The consequences? Massive and irreversible. Let's begin with legal chaos. According to the 1967 Outer Space Treaty, no nation can claim the moon. But corporations are not nations, and loopholes are being exploited. A company could lease lunar land through a partner nation, or operate research stations that double as private bases. Ownership is murky. Enforcement is unclear. And there is no global agency to stop it. Then there's the question of access. Once companies establish infrastructure, they could begin limiting who gets to use it. Charging tolls for landing zones. Denying access to competitors. Creating exclusive zones protected by private security systems. The moon, once neutral, becomes territorial. Fragmented. Controlled. Science could suffer as well. Many lunar locations are scientifically unique and geologically priceless. Cratering patterns, dust composition, and ancient lava flows reveal Earth's own history. But if those areas are mined or built over, the data is lost forever. Academic missions could be blocked. Research delayed. Collaboration replaced by competition. When profit dominates the moon, knowledge takes a back seat. Environmental risks are real, even on a lifeless world. Lunar mining could destabilize the surface, causing unexpected landslides or structural collapse. Rocket exhaust could kick up dust clouds that linger for weeks in low gravity. Chemical contamination, even in trace amounts, could destroy pristine sample zones. And while the moon has no life, it has geological integrity we still don't fully understand. Every scar we leave could outlast us for thousands, if not millions, of years. There's also the danger of militarization. With private companies controlling infrastructure, what's to stop governments from partnering with them? A private lunar base could double as a surveillance post or missile launch pad. Weaponizing the moon breaks global treaties, but who enforces those laws in space? What begins as commercial infrastructure could become a strategic military asset. And once a company is too powerful to stop, diplomacy becomes obsolete. Finally, we must face the ethical dilemma. Should the moon belong to those who can afford it? Should profit determine access to something visible from every nation on Earth? And if we allow companies to take the moon, what happens to Mars, Europa, or Titan? Will every world become a brand name? Will future generations inherit a solar system sold to the highest bidder? Or will we draw the line here, and now? But it's not all dystopian. If governed responsibly, private companies could accelerate space innovation. They could create lunar communication networks, 3D print habitats, and launch deep space missions. They could turn the moon into a platform for science, energy, and exploration. But that only works if rules come before rockets. If cooperation comes before conquest. So what if the moon was taken over by private companies? Then the sky is no longer the limit, it's real estate. And the moon, once a symbol of unity, becomes a playground for power. The future is not written in stone, it's written in contracts. And whether we share the moon or sell it, will define humanity's legacy among the stars.